And hi guys, hi there, how are all of you? I hope you all are fine. Well, my name is Yusuf and I'm back on Yusuf Reacts. Well guys, today I'm back again with a very interesting cartoon review for you people. The cartoon review that I'm here for is something that used to be one of the best sitcoms of its time. Now this cartoon is something that literally I would say has been forgotten, and with time, I don't know where has it gone lost. Well guys, this cartoon that I'm going to be talking about, I think I should start off with the name of this cartoon. The name of this sitcom is known as the Jetsons. Now there would be a lot of you who would have a lot of memories when we talk about the Jetsons, especially the students or the people who are going to be belonging to the era of the 90s. This cartoon literally used to rock. The main character of this particular cartoon was George Jetson, his wife Jane Jetson, and then we come to his particular boss known as Mr. Spacely, and eventually they had a robot known as Rosie, and then his two kids, Judy Jetson. Well, basically, you know what the whole thing was. If we talk about it, the basic thing that we talk about this particular cartoon is the main thing that I always have talked about, and that was something that humans and how they eventually get fascinated towards space and all those particular things that are there. Now in this particular cartoon we see this thing up that now humans have got, or they have developed to such an extent that now they don't live on Earth, they live on the space. And how do they eventually do so? He eventually, along with his wife, lives in the sky apartment that is there, and eventually we see a lot of things that humans only tend to imagine right now. Means they play certain kinds of, games on different planets that they eventually visit. They eventually don't have to, get stuck in roads when they are traveling. They fly through their particular spaceships that they have. So this cartoon eventually was something that was extremely fascinating, extremely interesting, and there were a lot of things that were there. Basically the thing or the reason that I have pinpointed this particular cartoon is this thing up because of the fact that the source of imagination that used to pop up in the minds of humans, that eventually was the best thing that I used to talk about it, or I really felt about this particular cartoon. It had a lot to offer, and as we guys see that this fascination for outer space, being able to travel or being able to visit different kinds of places, and robots taking over from humans eventually relying on artificial intelligence in the current time, this thing is tending to go quite common, but it is in its initial stages right now. But if we tend to have a look at this particular cartoon, this literally showed us that what would happen if humans eventually achieve these particular things up, how would their life be, how would they eventually spend their life up. So it was something that was really interesting. You won't believe it. I'll quote one example from it. Like for instance, if they have to play any kind of a sport, they don't require themselves to be present. They used to buy that robotic bats, like either be the baseball ones or stuff like that, and they used to play on behalf of them. So their even physical presence is something that was not required. Now a lot of you would be wondering that would make it even so much obese for the humans and stuff, but that's the extent to which it talked about. Then it talked about different kinds of planets that human could easily visit. The tournaments were held in like Mars and then Jupiter and so on like that. So this cartoon was something that was really good, plus the humor element that was added by George Jetson himself and Mr. Spacely, the boss, who was always so fed up of him being late or his trouble that he used to create. So this cartoon is something that I want you guys to have a look at. If you guys have not gone through it, do go through it. Have your kids go through it. That's the most important thing that is there, because of the fact that I literally do want to pinpoint these particular cartoons that literally are missing from current time. Thank you very much for your time, guys. I would want you guys support my channel up. Take care. Bye.